Good morning, everyone. Our team is going to talk about a very important topic: how to protect the planet. This issue is extremely urgent because climate change is advancing rapidly. Temperatures are rising, and many species are disappearing. If we don't take action now, future generations will suffer the consequence. In this presentation, we will explain why protecting the environment matters, and we will share practical ideas using the second conditional to show the possible change that could happen if we all act together.
In your opinion, protecting the planet should be a priority for everyone in society. We think that if we start making a small change in our daily routines, we can create a big positive impact. If people recycle more plastic, paper, and glass, landfills would be much smaller and oceans would be cleaner. If governments invested more money in renewable energy like solar and wind power, cities would have cleaner air and we would reduce our dependence on fossil fuels. Besides that, education plays a fundamental role because when people understand the problems, they are more willing to change their habits.
Okay, another important point is transportation. If everyone use public transportation or bicycles instead of driving private cars every day, traffic congestion would decrease dramatically and the air quality in big cities would improve significantly. If factories and industries stopped using single use plastic packaging, many marine animals would stop dying from eating plastic waste. We also believe that schools and universities should teach environment topics from an early age so that children grow up with strong ecological values and become responsible adults.
Rumor, reforestation is one of the most effective ways to fight climate change. Trees absorb carbon dioxide and help regulate the temperature of the planet. If more people and community planted trees in the neighborhoods and parks, the global temperature will drop and we will have much more fresh oxygen to breathe. If large companies install solar panels on their buildings and factories, they will save a lot of energy and produce clean electricity at the same time. We should also be aware of our daily consumption. It is necessary to reduce our use of fast fashion and unnecessary products because overconsumption is one of the main causes of environmental damage. Every time we buy something we don't really need, we are contributing to more pollution and waste. That is why we think it is important to boil less and choose sustainable options whenever possible.
In addition, saving energy at home is sometimes simple that every can do. If we always turn it off lights, computers, and another electronic device. When we are not using them, we will save a huge amount of electricity every month. If families started using reusable bags, water bottles, and containers instead of buying plastic ones, supermarkets would generate much less wasted and pollution. We should also be more careful with water composition because clean water is become a scarce resource in many parts of the world.
To finish, let's remember that our individual action matters. If people eat less meat and more plant based food, deforestation would decrease considerably and greenhouse gas emissions would be reduced. If all countries and citizens work together to protect the environment, future generations would inherit a much healthier and more beautiful planet. In summary, protect the planet is not only the responsibility of government but of all of us. To conclude, we strongly believe that if we start making this change today, the earth would become a better place for everyone tomorrow. Thank you very much for all.